Alright, hello everyone, this is the Pop Culture Junkie. Today we are reviewing a Nerd Block subscription box. This is a monthly subscription block that you can order through nerdblock.com. They send you a box once a month, and it's filled with all sorts of goodies, gadgets, toys, trinkets, treasures, collectibles, everything. It's a really fun item to get for any occasion, birthdays, holidays, or just something fun to get for collectors if you're just looking for something unique and different. So, Nerd Block, it's a monthly subscription box. Usually gives you about anywhere between 5 to about 8 items, depending on the value and size of the items. The bigger the items, then you may only get 5 items. If it's a lot of small items, you may get up to 8 or so. So we're going to check out, this is January 2015's. Their theme this month was a more sci-fi, fantasy related, so going to have some cool stuff related to such as Star Trek, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who. Alright, so let's go ahead and break it open. Let's see what we got. Okay, every box always has this little postcard. It's going to tell you what's inside. It's very important to have. It's a very excellent addition to have because you're going to have a lot of parents or possibly some new people to this type of product, and they're not going to always know what everything that's in the box is related to. I've gotten a few items. If I didn't have this card, I wouldn't know what it's supposed to be from, because you do get obscure items that you probably don't know is connected to a certain show, movie, toy, etc. So always check out the card in case you get confused and you're not sure what's inside and why it's a cool item or not. So always check the postcard. Alright, first thing we got, Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat, as everyone knows, has become a very high internet sensation. Everyone saw the Grumpy Cat viral video that's been out. And amazingly enough, Grumpy Cat had its own Christmas movie last month. So, it's a squishy little toy. Just something fun to hold or play with. I would say, good for any age. There's no small parts or anything, so no kind of choking hazards. But does say on the side here it's supposed to come with a lanyard, but I'm not sure if that's something when you bought it in the stores it would come with one, or maybe Nerd Block just forgot to add it because it wasn't in mine. But cool item. For me, this would just be something I would probably toss to my cat or dog to have fun with. They quoted it as a $2 item. I checked it out on Amazon. You can get these for about $5. So, first item, not too bad. Alright, next item we have, and this is like one of the main things you get with a Nerd Block. The 3 things you always can pretty much count on, you're going to get one of, at least one every box, which is either a Pop Funko figure, such as these guys in the background, or a comic book, or a shirt. And this month we have, starting off, we have a shirt. Now, hopefully I can get this in the view. Now this right here, when I first opened the box, I'm looking at it and I go, oh, that's got to be a lightsaber. That's what it looks like to me because I'm a big Star Wars fan. Turns out, whenever I actually paid attention to what the shirt says sonic screwdriver, doctor recommended, countless uses in time and space. Naturally, it didn't take me too long. I figured out, oh, Doctor Who. That's actually a common tool device that the characters on Doctor Who use to pick locks and to scan things, and heard there's other countless items they're going to be using it for. Now for me, I'm not a Doctor Who fan, but I still think the shirt looks really cool. It's something you can wear just out and about, or at a show, or just wearing it out to dinner. So something cool to just wear on a casual night. So, next item, we have a 2-piece item. These came in a package together, and it's The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings connection. You got a bookmark, and you have Gandalf's torch, which is actually a pen. Pen's really cool looking. It's got a lot of really cool detail, excellent look to it, and it's actually got some weight to it. So, really cool item. This would be something I would definitely have in my office or use at school. Something cool to talk about. Good conversation starter. The bookmarker now, if you can see through the video or not, is a really cool hologram. It's got really cool image. Hopefully I can get it. There we go. A little better 3D imaging there. It's got Gandalf, and there were a couple different options. According to the postcard here, if you zoom in, you could have also gotten, looks like, could have gotten Bilbo with a sword instead of that. So you had a couple options there. So backing up the shirt, they quoted it as $10.50. I'm going to give it about a $12 value. I don't think you really should ever have to pay more than about $10 to $12 for a shirt, depending on the size. So they gave it $10.50. I'm going to give it a $12 value based on the size. Bookmarker and the pen, they quoted that as a bundle pack of $2. So you figure like $1 each. I did a little research on Amazon. Those things are going for about $7 together. Saw multiple listings and averaged out about $7, which I would agree with. I would say the pen and bookmarker as a bundle, you probably get it for about $6.99 in a collector store or stationery store with a little gimmicks to it. All right, next in the box, we have our first toy of the box. That is Scatterbrains. I have never heard of Scatterbrains, but these look awesome. Awesome. They're darts, as you can see. They got cool detail stickers to make them look like people. You got a barbarian, you got a mummy, and then you got, this guy looks like a professional wrestler, which, hello, wrestling is awesome. So, what's the big deal about them? You pop off their top, and look at the brain. That is awesome. And not only is it cool looking, it's sticky. Those are your darts. And the package came with, let's move that off. Every package apparently comes with a Scatterbrains deranged around the world dart paperboard. And you can just take your darts and they stick right to it. So you can pin this up on the wall, throw some darts, and have a good time. Also on the back, gives you an idea of all the bundles, different figures available. So, gives you an idea if you wanted to collect some more. Check them out online. You can get the 3-pack like these for anywhere from roughly around about $3.89 is what the average price was. And you can get an 8-pack even for like $7. So, good deal. They quoted the price of these at only $2. The other cool thing is it came with an extra dartboard, which follows the theme, where you have the Millennium Falcon, you got Grumpy Cat in a spacesuit, X-Wing fighters, the TARDIS, Enterprise, TIE fighters. And you flip this board around, it's your office decision maker. So another cool item that you could actually take to work and have as something just cool to have on your office wall, and then throw a dart at it whenever you get bored and need a little help. If you don't have a coin to flip, you can throw a dart. So these came together as a package, and again, they quoted it $2. I would give this, for the cool uniqueness, I would say, yeah, it'd be about a $3 to $4 item max. All right, next we've got, stay in line with Lord of the Rings to go with our bookmarker, we got elf ears. Doesn't look like a Legolas at all. Looks kind of like a scrawny Drew Carey almost, but we got cool elf ears. It's a nerd block item itself. They don't cover your whole ear. They just go on top, give you little elf pointy ears. Something cool you can add to your costume if you're going to a convention or just going somewhere fun. So that's a cool item. They quoted this at another $2. I would say, yeah, you could probably find this if different packaging. You could probably find these for about $1 to $2 max at a dollar store, something such like that. So toss those on there. Alright, we got another couple items. And of course, another staple that comes along with Nerd Block, you get a comic book. Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, The Primate Directive. So you got Planet of the Apes, you got the apes going against the people of the Enterprise, apparently. So there's Spock and Captain Kirk. Cool comic book. One thing I want to point out is I love how they package the comics. It's in a it's in a wrap package, and it's got a board inside there. So your comic book stays nice and neat. and doesn't get bent or dinged up. Pages don't get folded. Corners don't get messed up when it's in the box with all the other stuff in the mail. So very cool packaging job. So comic book, they quoted that as $1.99. I'd say yeah, comic books around $2 to $3. All right, finally, last item, and I say it is the coolest item I have seen out of a nerd block for the 5 or so that I've received so far. This is Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Episode 5 Film Cell. You got an actual cut of film from Empire Strikes Back, the movie. Very hard to see with the lighting. There we go. So in mine, we got Princess Leia. That right there is the door, I believe, in the Millennium Falcon. So this is taken from the scene right before or after Princess Leia and Han Solo kiss. So very cool. It's a 35mm scope clip. Cool packaging. On the back tells you the actual story of what happens in the Empire Strikes Back in case you have never seen the trilogy, which if you haven't, get out there and get it, watch it, and love it. It's awesome, especially before the next one comes out. You get a little certificate of authenticity. I do wish it was a little more detailed because who knows where this piece came from. I don't know if it's from the original 1980 version or the 97 special edition. It'd just be cool to know so you could actually pinpoint where this print came from. So, awesome. There's a quote on the price for this was $2. That's what Nerdblock put it as. I would say for my money, just because I'm a Star Wars fan and the detail of the packaging and the uniqueness to it, I'm going to give it a $10 value. That might be high in some people's opinion, but to me, I would pay $10 for this because it is really cool. Depending on what version of the film this came from, I'd probably pay more. So we'll see if I can ever find out details on it. So that's it. The box is empty. And we got a lot of cool swag. We got a lot of cool items. Definitely something to invest in and try out. If you've never done one before, just take a gamble. The $19.99 was the cost of this. When I looked it up online for all the individual items, did the math, roughly anywhere between $35 to $45. I give that $10 difference only because of the Star Wars film sale. Because again, some people will say not as much as I've quoted it, but I say $10 is a good value for it. All right, so check them out, nerdblock.com. I do want to say I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting any free boxes. I just want to share this with everyone that I'm enjoying these subscription boxes, and I want to get it out there that if you haven't tried one, it's definitely something worth trying out. Okay, hit like if you enjoyed my video, and please subscribe. I'm happy to do more, and if you have any tips or comments, please share them. I welcome all critics. Take care. Pop Culture Junkie signing out.